Please adhere to YouTube's selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during the video. All actions are performed by professionals.
Alrighty, so today I'm going to be unboxing my first Marlboro Rewards purchase, which I will admit I am very excited to do, as what is in this box right here has a value of about $350 if you count every single pack of cigarettes it took to buy what I bought off of Marlboro Rewards. $350. That's a lot of money, I ain't gonna lie. So as such, today I am very excited not only to unbox my first Marlboro Rewards purchase, but to also find out if it is indeed worth, well, $350, and to give you guys just a little bit of a very light review of what I bought. But some of y'all might be wondering, what did I buy as my first Marlboro Rewards purchase? What I bought was the quote-unquote stainless steel ashtray, which costs 5,050 points, or 51 packs of cigarettes, if every pack of cigarettes is worth 100 points. That's a lot of cigarettes, I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad I had a stockpile of codes to put in and everything like that. That is for sure, because I don't be smoking that many Marlboros. But I do think without further ado, it is now time for me to go ahead and, well, start unboxing my first Marlboro Rewards purchase. It's now time for me to actually go ahead and do what I said I was gonna do just about a minute ago. You know what I'm saying? As we can see though, I did indeed cover up my dress with some Angry Bird duct tape. But without further ado, I'm gonna go and get my knife and go ahead and start getting this package all opened up. Yes sir, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and unbox my first Marlboro Rewards purchase, if I actually can figure out how to do it. So, I'm just trying to do this tape right here and everything like that kind of thing. I'm trying not to do anything with my address on the top because I don't want to dox myself by accident or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to, that was really easy. Okay, this was the side I should have been going at. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This was definitely the side I should have been going at. All right, sweet. And I think I might just be able to rip this all open. Oh, wow, that was really easy. Let me just go ahead and cut this right here as well. Wow, that was that was really easy. That was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. I ain't gonna lie. And okay, I'm already disappointed. There's a box inside the there's a box inside the box. I thought this ashtray was gonna be like the size of this box. I was like, wow, that's a pretty good size. No, it's not that size. It's this size. It's not a big ashtray. Oh man, I'm a little bit disappointed now. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This is tiny. Well, I do suppose now I've got to go ahead and get this box unboxed. Or should I make a separate video unboxing this box? Because technically speaking, I unboxed mine. No, I'm just kidding. But let's go and get this box all opened up as well. Let's just do either side just like that. Go ahead and point the knife towards me because you know that's safe. Get it all unboxed. There we go. And let's just go ahead and do this side as well and just go ahead and just see if I can, nope, I can't rip it open. Let's just go like that. I am struggling a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. Not having a table to try to open this on is a little bit difficult, but that's okay. There we go. That was pretty easy. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm just gonna put my knife in that box right there. Oh, and I opened it on the bottom. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna get the papers out first. Oh, okay. So I'm glad I got the papers out first so we can just see, it just says right here. So this we can tell this is indeed a Marlboro Rewards ashtray because it says Marlboro Rewards right here. There's some mountains with some people riding their horses and everything like that. And it just says every adventure has its rewards and this one is yours. Thanks for choosing Marlboro. I do appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? I do appreciate that, I ain't gonna lie. On the other side, it just says, find all the flavor of Marlboro country and keep on earning at Marlboro.com. And then it just says site limited to eligible smokers 21 years of age or older, as it should be, because that's the legal limit. You know what I'm saying? You got to be 21 years old to actually smoke cigarettes. That is perfectly understandable. Of course, there is indeed the Surgeon General warning on this right here. It just says quitting smoking now greatly reduces serious risks to your health. Well, I don't care. Frankly, put Mr. Surgeon General warning so you can't tell me what to do. And then it just says, for more information about PMUSA or its products or quitting smoking, visit www.philipmorrisusa.com. Overall, this is a pretty high quality card. I ain't gonna lie. It's got some texture changes and stuff like that kind of thing. Pretty high quality card. I am pretty satisfied. I ain't gonna lie. Sadly though, this card is not unique to the ashtray I bought, but I'm gonna go ahead and just put this card in here. There's one more piece of paper and we could just see, okay, does it actually say who this was made by? It does not. So we just get the warnings and the instructions for this ashtray right here. It just says stainless steel ashtray, manufacturer instructions and warnings. This stainless steel ashtray is suitable for indoor or outdoor use, which is actually the reason why I bought the ashtray that I bought, because I've been needing a new ashtray to use outside. My ashtray that I've been using outside doesn't have any things to put cigarettes in or anything like that, and it's getting a little bit gross and it's not very easily cleanable, so I'm probably just gonna toss it because I was literally just using a burnt out citronella candle, I ain't gonna lie, as my outdoor ashtray. So I definitely do think I am looking forward to using this ashtray outside instead. It says the sleek design of the body is heavy enough to resist wind and large enough to hold your ashes and cigarette butts inside. It says features: 3 built-in cigarette slots to hold your cigarettes/butts in place. Please use any of the 3 slots to lay cigarettes. The cigarette will not lay steadily on the non-slotted surface. Well, yeah, makes sense. And then it just says removable column bracket in the center helps to hold and put out your cigarette. The removable bracket also makes it easier to clean. That's a nice thought. And then it just says soft non-slip mat at the bottom of the ashtray prevents scratches to your table/furniture. I appreciate that. And then it just says care instructions: hand wash with warm soapy water and wipe dry. And then it just says warning: do not use ashtray as a waste receptacle. Hot ashes or other hot substances in the ashtray could set waste paper on fire. Oh, I was like, wait, they don't want you putting hot ashes in the ashtray? No, it's okay. They were saying like, don't use it as a trash can and then use it as an ashtray. Yeah, that's probably a bad idea in all honesty. It says make sure to extinguish matches and cigarettes before disposing of them into the ashtray. Makes sense. Do not leave ashtray outside while raining. Makes sense. Do not submerge in water. Well, it says I have to hand wash with warm soapy water. Why would I not submerge in water? It says keep away from children. Do not leave ashtray unattended. What? I always leave my ashtray unattended. I can't believe I can't do that with this ashtray. That's really a shame. And then it just says make sure cigarette is secured in the cigarette slot. And then it just said do not use in high winds, which makes sense because the ash is just going to go everywhere and your house is going to burn down if you live in California. But now that I've read over all of the warnings and all of the stuff Marlboro sent over and everything like that, it is now time for me to go ahead and get my ashtray all out and go ahead and take a look at what it actually looks like. So there's just another empty box right there now. I now have 2 empty boxes. Let's go ahead and start getting all of this plastic all off. And wow, I will admit, this is not like terrible kind of thing. It's not the greatest quality thing in the world. It's not worth $300. It's not worth, like this pad on the bottom is just like a glued on pad kind of thing. It's not like actual texture change. It's just a glued on pad. And this, I'm gonna just unscrew this real quick. Lefty loosey, righty tighty, right? Yeah, this is, oh. Yeah, it just unscrews like that kind of thing. I mean, like, it's not a bad sized ashtray though. It's pretty decent. I really do like the thought of putting this in the center, but we can see, oh wow, that is, that's so sad. That's so sad. I'm looking at the inside of this real quick and looking at what they used to, like, this is just tack welded on the bottom, just like that kind of thing. It's an okay weld kind of thing. What they did though, they literally just, I don't even know if they welded it. I think they might have literally just glued a nut that's the same size as this pole right here to the bottom. That's literally, yeah, that's literally just a nut. That's not like, they did not give a single crap about making this look pretty. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, wow. I am impressed. Not in a good way. I am impressed by how cheaply this has been made. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I am so impressed. It is actually a pretty good weight though. I ain't gonna lie. It is actually a pretty good weight though. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and get one of my Camel Yellow 1913, get one of my Camel Yellow 1913 authentic lead cigarettes all lit up. I reviewed these yesterday. I can't believe I'm forgetting the name already. And just go ahead and let you guys know how this ashtray actually works as an ashtray, because it's not really the greatest quality thing in the world, but as long as it works, it works. And I will admit, right off the bat, it's holding my cigarettes pretty well, you know what I'm saying? Let's just go ahead and get my cigarette all lit up though. But yeah, I mean, like, it's not bad kind of thing. It holds your cigarette pretty well. It can hold it above that right there and everything like that kind of thing, or you can just have it resting directly on it. Overall, yeah, this is actually not a terrible ashtray, I ain't gonna lie. It's certainly not bad. Is it worth $350? No way in hell it's worth $350. How does it actually act as an ashtray though? Well, I didn't really ash anything, I ain't gonna lie. But is it worth $350? No way in hell. No way in hell. It is not worth. And I just realized I just ashed my cigarette outside the ashtray when I was trying to ash it in the ashtray. I cannot believe me, you know what I'm saying? I cannot believe me. I'm so used to just ashing next to where I sit. I'm just gonna have to put the ashtray next to where I sit to be able to ash in and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? But overall, the ashtray itself is actually pretty thick metal. It's really not bad quality at all. You can definitely tell, yeah, this is actually pretty decent stuff. And the metal pole on the inside is pretty decent as well. I cannot see any of this stuff coming apart from constant use or anything like that. Really, the only part that I can see coming apart from constant use really is the felt pad at the bottom, because it's literally just glued on there, very well glued on there. I ain't gonna lie, it's not like it's peeling off or anything like that kind of thing, but I can definitely see this disintegrating over time, especially if it gets wet. I can definitely see this disintegrating over time. I can definitely see why they said to not leave this ashtray out in the wind, along with the fact that it also doesn't have a lid. But as an ashtray, I mean, like, it's certainly not bad. You get a pretty big ashtray. There's a lot of room to hold your cigarette butts, and you get a nice little pole to actually stub your cigarette butt out on, which honestly is so nice, because I'm one of those people, especially with my outdoor ashtrays. With my indoor ashtrays, when I was smoking indoor, when I was smoking inside, I always clean them out, like, super often kind of thing. I clean them out. I'd smoke like 2 or 3 cigarettes and I'd clean them out kind of thing. I just go downstairs and clean them out kind of thing, just to have something to do kind of thing. With my outdoor ashtrays though, I never clean them. I never clean my outdoor ashtrays. My outdoor ashtrays get dumped in the trash and then I put them right back where they were. They never get cleaned. And honestly, I think this ashtray is gonna react pretty well to that. I never clean my ashtrays, and this doesn't really seem like an ashtray that is going to be needed to clean, that is going to be needing cleaning all that often. And another thing, I tend to let my ashtrays fill up. But the problem is when I'm trying to stub my cigarette out, the ash starts burning the other filters I have. Well, the great thing is that this pole actually just eliminates that entire issue, because I can just stub my ash out right here and then dump it in, and then the ash isn't burning anymore or anything like that kind of thing. Honestly, I really do like that idea, and this is overall a pretty nice ashtray, but it's not worth $350. It's not worth $350, and it really is a shame that Marlboro can't put their own logo on the side of the ashtray. I think, would this ashtray be worth $350 if Marlboro had their logo on the side of the ashtray? Yes, 100%. It 100% would be. But they can't. Legally speaking, they literally cannot put their logo on the side of the ashtray, which really is a shame, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, all right, one little thing I just noticed. I just breathed into the ashtray a little bit, and all the ash, or all my breath, just goes in and then blows the ash all out kind of thing. That is a little bit of a complaint on my behalf, I will admit, but really just a minor issue. So I definitely do not think that this ashtray will be the best in the wind, but also certainly not the worst, that is for sure. But overall, I mean, like, it's not a bad ashtray kind of thing. It's not a bad ashtray. I do not regret buying this ashtray at all. It's certainly not the highest quality thing in the world, don't get me wrong, but I don't regret buying the ashtray at all. And honestly, I feel like it was a pretty good purchase for what it is. Was it worth $350, as I said? No, it was not worth $350. No way in hell it would have been worth $350, even if the Marlboro logo was on the side of it. Let's be honest here, it's not worth $350, although the Marlboro logo being on the side of it would have been pretty cool. Marlboro should totally start adding stickers. I wonder if Marlboro can make stickers. That's probably honestly against the law as well, but if they can make stickers, they should totally like give you stickers in the box, and so you can put stickers on the side of your ashtray that say Marlboro and stuff like that kind of thing. I would honestly love that, but I can totally see why they might not be able to do that. But I don't regret buying this ashtray at all. It is overall a pretty nice looking ashtray. Honestly, it's a pretty nice looking ashtray, pretty decent quality, not the best quality in the world. It's definitely, if I was gonna buy this new, I wouldn't pay more than $10 for it, in all honesty. But it's not bad kind of thing. It's not bad, and it definitely is a good, well-built outdoor ashtray. It's certainly not bad. It is a little bit awkward to ash, I will admit, but it's not terribly awkward kind of thing. It's not terribly awkward. You can just ash right here and everything like that and not care, or you can just ash right in the like sort of side next to the hole and just kind of not care and everything like that kind of thing. But I do think without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my cigarette, go ahead and just stub it out, see how well that works, and then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right there after giving you guys my final thoughts on my first Marlboro Rewards purchase, this ashtray right here. So the wind is picking up. I'm seeing some ash go out. I'm just gonna go and just stub it out just like that. And I will admit, the stubber is really nice. The stubber is really nice. Just wiping it with my cigarette butt just real quick, just to get it a little bit clean and everything like that. And just wiping it just like that kind of thing, getting the rest of the ash out, just making sure it's all stubbed. Got to make sure I ain't got no hot ashes in my ashtray or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, this is a pretty nice ashtray that I definitely will be using a lot in the future. I'm going to be using this as my daily go-to outdoor ashtray whenever I'm at home and everything like that kind of thing. This is what I'm going to be using as my ashtray, more than likely at least. It is overall a very nice ashtray, but it's certainly not worth $350. Do I regret buying it? No, I don't, because if I hadn't bought it, my Marlboro points would have gone to waste. But it's certainly not bad. And if you're looking for an ashtray and you have 50 packs of Marlboros to put in on MarlboroRewards.com, I certainly don't think that this is the worst purchase in the world, and I definitely am looking forward to purchasing more stuff on Marlboro Rewards in the future and letting you guys know how good that stuff is as well. You know what I'm saying? Overall though, certainly no complaints on my behalf about the ashtray, besides the fact that it's definitely not worth $350. It's not jewel encrusted or anything like that, which is a shame, which for $350, it had better be jewel encrusted, but it's not. But at least it is pretty decent quality. It's not just a plastic ashtray or anything like that kind of thing. It is actually a pretty decent quality ashtray, in all honesty. But yeah, I think those are pretty much my final thoughts. Would I buy this ashtray again off of Marlboro Rewards if I had another 5,050 points? If I wanted another ashtray, yeah, I'd have no regrets about it, in all honesty. But I do think I would much rather just buy a different ashtray, as there are multiple ashtrays they offer. But I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say. So as such, I'm gonna go and end the video right here. Thank you very much for watching my video where I unboxed my first ever Marlboro Rewards purchase that has a $350 value. I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. And if you guys have enjoyed watching this video, of course, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box, and my second channel all in the description down below. Go check it all out. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, y'all. Until the next one, stay safe and peace and have a great one. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying?